Welcome to English Teach. This video is created for learners who want to experience English, not just study it. This is not a typical lesson. This is a story that slowly pulls you in and stays with you long after it ends. In this video, you will practice English listening and speaking through a deep, mysterious, and emotional story using the shadowing technique. This story is about silence. Not peaceful silence, but the kind of silence that feels wrong. The kind that makes you stop and listen. It started on an ordinary night. Nothing unusual happened that day. No warning, no strange feeling, just another normal evening. People were walking, cars were passing, phones were ringing. Life was moving like always. And then, suddenly, everything went silent. Not quiet, silent. No cars, no voices, no wind, no distant sounds. Even the small background noises that you never notice were gone. At first, it felt peaceful. The kind of silence people say they want. No stress, no chaos, no noise. But something felt off, because real silence is never complete. There is always something, a hum, a breath, a distant echo. But this time, there was nothing. The silence felt heavy, like the world was holding its breath. People began to notice. They stepped outside, looked around, checked their phones. No signal. No notifications, no sound, no movement. Some laughed nervously, some felt curious, some felt afraid. Because deep down, everyone felt the same thing. This wasn't normal. Minutes passed, but it felt longer. When sound disappears, time feels different. Thoughts grow louder. You begin to hear things inside yourself that noise usually hides. Regrets, memories, questions you never wanted to ask. The silence didn't just surround the world, it revealed what was inside people. Some realized how tired they were. Some realized how lonely they felt. Some realized how fast life had been moving. Without sound, there was nowhere to escape. No music to distract you, no conversations to fill the space, no noise to cover the truth. Just you and your thoughts. And that is when it became uncomfortable, because silence is not empty. Silence is honest. It shows you things you avoid. It reminds you of things unfinished. It forces you to feel what you've been ignoring. For the first time, people were not running. Not scrolling, not rushing, not pretending, just standing still in a silent world. Some people closed their eyes, not out of fear, but because something inside them shifted. They realized how loud their lives had been, how full of distractions, how far they had drifted from themselves. And in that silence, something unexpected happened. Clarity. Not loud, not dramatic, just quiet understanding. The kind that arrives slowly, the kind that changes you without asking. Some people thought about calling someone they missed. Some thought about dreams they abandoned. Some thought about the life they were postponing. Because silence has a strange power. It removes everything unnecessary. And when everything unnecessary disappears, truth remains. No filters, no excuses, no noise. Just truth. After what felt like forever, a sound returned. A distant car, a soft wind, a faint vibration in the air. And just like that, the world slowly came back. Sound by sound, layer by layer. Life resumed. People moved again, phones lit up again, voices returned. Everything looked normal, but something had changed. Not outside, inside. Because once you experience true silence, you hear life differently. You notice things more, you feel moments deeper, you understand yourself clearer. And maybe that night was not a mistake. Maybe it was a reminder, a pause the world didn't ask for but needed, a moment to stop running, a moment to listen, a moment to remember what really matters. Because sometimes we are not afraid of silence, we are afraid of what silence reveals. And maybe the real question is not what happens when the world goes silent, but what happens when you finally do. Take a deep breath. Listen carefully, repeat slowly. Feel every sentence, because language is not only sound. Language is awareness, and sometimes the quietest stories echo the loudest inside us. Thank you for being here with English Teach. Stay calm, stay present, and keep listening, not only to English, but to yourself.